almost here with this week's project. Today we're going to finish the last part of our positive negative notan project. You should have your piece of dark construction paper. If you still need one, you can go to the supply area at School 2 in the mini theater. Okay, mine is cut to 6 inches by 4.5 inches. You should have 10 shapes drawn on your rectangle. 10 shapes that are drawn with lines that start at the edge of the paper and end at the edge of the paper. When I gave you the demonstration for part 2 last time, I told you to use a pencil, but some of you used a marker anyway. You should use a pencil so that you can erase the lines at the end of the project. I hope your shapes aren't too close together because you don't want your paper to fall apart when you cut them out. The first thing you're going to do is to trace around your rectangle on a piece of white or light colored paper. I like to tilt mine a little bit. You can have it on straight if you like. I just like to tilt mine. And you're going to trace around it with a pencil. You will need these lines to line up your shapes after you flip them. Okay, so you should have a rectangle on your paper. The next thing to do is to cut out the shapes very carefully. It's very important to make sure that you save all the pieces that you cut. Now, I'm not going to cut this piece of paper here because it will take me too long. I have one that's already cut. I've drawn my rectangle. I have all my pieces over here waiting. And I'm going to glue this piece onto my white or light colored paper. Now, you might want a piece of paper, a scrap piece of paper nearby, because when you glue, you might get glue all over things that you don't want to glue. So, this is a nice thick glue stick. And I'm going to start near the center, and I'm going to move my glue stick out towards the edges. I'm going to move a little quickly because I know that glue from glue sticks can dry pretty fast, and that can be annoying. Okay, here it is. I've got it on my finger. Now, I'm going to try to line it up with the lines that I have here. Okay, this can be tricky. Don't worry if you're not perfect. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to start the center, start pushing out. Well, not exactly there, but good enough. Okay, good. Okay, now, next, you're going to lay all of your pieces into place as if this were a puzzle. Okay, so I'm going to get my pieces. Nope, goes the other way. Sometimes you have to flip them to make them fit right. Okay. As it starts to fill in, you'll see that you have your rectangle once again. Okay, this will take you a minute or two. Oops, not sure that one fits that way, does it? Yes, I think it does. Okay, in here. In here. So it's like you've created your own little puzzle. Okay, almost done. There we go. Okay. Now, What you're going to do is you're going to take each piece and you are going to flip it into place. That is, I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to put it on the line, and I'm going to flip it. I'm lining it right up with the line of the rectangle. Sometimes they're hard to see. They fit so tight together. Okay, and there we have a mirror image. Okay. Ugh, my hand has some glue on it that helps me pick up the pieces. Okay. This one. This one. Whoops, what happened to this guy? He got stuck. This one. And this one. Now, many of you might have a shape in the corner, and corner shapes can be tricky. I can either flip this on this line, on this side, or I can flip it this way. I think I like it the first way, so I'm going to take it and flip it like that. Okay, now keep the pieces where they are because you want to keep track of things. I'm going to take one piece at a time. Here's my, my glue paper. And I'm going to put glue onto the back of it. Okay, when I pick up the piece of paper, I want to make sure I put glue on the back of the shape that I picked up. Okay, I am not going to glue every single piece because it makes my video file too big and it will take me too long to upload it. So I'm just going to finish these pieces on this side. And I think you will get the idea. This is going to take you a little time, but be nice and careful with it. Make sure your shape lines up with a line. Okay? Now, at the end, after you've glued everything down and you've done it in pencil, you might want to erase some of your pencil. That's fine. Just do it very gently because it can rip your paper. Okay? I can't wait to see your finished products. And have fun with this. You've worked hard so far. Okay. Ta-ta for now.